Okay, so I was going to talk about ketosis, okay? Because everyone's a fucking expert on ketosis when they don't know a goddamn thing. So the way we force ketosis with fasting, okay? So when you don't fucking eat and you cut your fucking, if you're not eating, okay, no food, your body can't help but go into fucking a fat burning mode where your body starts breaking down body fat and you produce fucking ketones, and that's how you fuel your body, okay? Where the confusion comes, that's simple. That's simple. Where the confusion comes is when you start to get lean and you're fucking around with a ketogenic eating routine. So remember, none of us are ever eating more than one meal in a fucking day. If you're eating more than one meal, I didn't say one meal a day. I said if you're eating more than one meal in a day, you're fucking eating too often for that day. So here's what the thing. So when you're in ketosis, when you eat a meal, as long as you keep the carbs low enough that you don't kick yourself out of fat burning mode, which is essentially ketosis, when your body chews up the fucking exogenous fat and the calories that you ate during that meal, you'll be automatically in fat burning mode and instantly once your body's chewed up those fucking calories, okay? Like, I'm talking optimal fat burning mode. You might still be burning some fat even when you're not in ketosis, obviously, because people can lose fucking fat on a diet that is not ketogenic. The problem is, this is where the problem lies. When you get very lean, like lean to where, say you want to lose that last 5 pounds, eating a low carb routine to the point where you are always in ketosis is going to be the most muscle sparing way to lose fucking that last little bit of fat. So let's say for me right now, I'm 177-ish pounds, okay? If I want to get super duper ripped, I'm not going to continue eating the high carb routine with all the fruit that I'm eating right now. Because the only way I'd lose weight doing that is if I obviously, same idea, you got to cut calories. Problem is that when I'm eating all those carbs, I am not in fat burning mode 24/7. So if I wanted to lose weight eating this, so the same shit I'm eating right now, I'm eating basically a fucking steak and a fucking pile of apples, bananas, fucking carrots, cucumbers, okay? Like not even close to a ketogenic eating routine. If I wanted to lose more body fat doing that routine, I'll have to cut calories, obviously. The problem is that when you're not in fat burning mode, so you're not in ketosis 24/7, even though I'd still be eating, say, a meal a day, I will be fucking catabolic. This is the problem. If you want to get super fucking shredded without doing, like, we're talking somebody that's, say, not exercising a pile, because now if you train lots, that's going to change a little bit of things. But if you want to get super shredded, you need to do it through being in ketosis 24/7. That's how you get fucking shredded and be extremely muscle sparing, okay? Extremely muscle sparing. Now, you fat asses, we're not there yet. You're just not eating as long as humanly possible and you're fucking burning all that body fat because you're in ketosis fucking 24/7 just because you're eating your own body fat. Okay, you're eating your own body fat. Does that make sense? So even if you're fasting hardcore, if you are not eating a low carb routine when you want to get super shredded, you will be catabolic. You can't get around it. When you keep yourself in fat burning mode, you can get very aggressive with cutting the calories and you won't burn any muscle. This is how I cut for that powerlifting meet I did when I was 163 pounds. If I would have tried to cut from 177 pounds down to 163 pounds, still eating a lot of carbs, there's no fucking way I would have kept as strong when I got to the 163. Now, once you've hit your weight goal where you're fucking shredded, then you can amp up the fucking goddamn carbohydrates again, because once you get down to the weight goal, you can basically go back to your fucking maintenance calorie mode again. And maintenance calories also, let's just get into this real quick. Maintenance calories. Okay, I'm going to make a YouTube about this. How do you figure out your fucking maintenance calories? You don't use your stupid MyFitnessPal, because the lowest it goes is 1,200. Most of you fat women out there that don't do anything, you don't even need close to 1,200 calories a day. Okay? How you figure out your maintenance fucking calories is you use scale feedback. Here's how I do it. I eat at night, okay? I weigh myself before I eat. And I dry fast, so it's super accurate. I weigh myself before I eat, 176.8 pounds tonight, okay? I eat a bunch of food. I don't even fucking count the calories, but I know where I'm at. I know ballpark. I eat about the same every day. I eat the same size of fucking meat serving, and I basically eat as much fruit and vegetables as I can till I'm stuffed. Next day, I jump on the fucking scale before I eat again. Fucking, what's my weight? Oh, it's 177.0. So I'm up like 0.4 pounds. So I'm right in the ballpark. So I don't even need to count calories is what I'm getting at. I use the fucking scale. It's called a set point. It's called you fucking set your set point on that scale at whatever weight you're at. And if you want to hold that goddamn weight, you fucking eat accordingly. The one thing you want to fucking pay attention to macro-wise is fucking your protein count. I don't care about all the protein you get from fucking vegetables and all the other shit. I'm talking meat. Okay, you don't need to overdo it on the goddamn meat. Small amount of meat. That's how you fucking figure out your calories. If you even want to worry, you don't even need to worry about calories at that point. You use the fucking scale trend. Because guess what? Your stupid calorie calculators are a crock of shit. It drives me nuts when I fucking hear people go, oh, but I need to hit my calories. Now, for the fat people, let's say you need, let's just throw a number out there. Let's say you need 3,000 calories a day. Ah, fuck, that's way high. Most of you will need way less. Let's say you need 2,000 calories a day for energy. When you're not eating any food at all and you're fasting on snake juice, you're gonna fucking burn 2,000 fucking calories of fucking body fat. Okay, that's it. It's that simple. Now, if you fucking don't have 2,000 calories of body fat to spare anymore, then you need to fucking start eating again. It's that easy. You lose all the weight, you get to a fucking lean body mass, then you fucking start getting tighter and more strict on watching everything and trending everything. End of the day, you keep the weight off the same way as you fucking lost it. You fast. How hard is that? You gain a few pounds by accident because you're an idiot and fucked up and didn't log your weight. You just fast back down. Okay, you're not going to gain a bunch of muscle in a month. It's like, if you think that your weight went up because you gained a bunch of muscle, fucking you're an idiot. You're not going to gain a bunch of muscle in 1 month. If your weight's climbing up really quick, it's not because you're gaining muscle. You're getting fucking fat. That's why you set that scale set point. Then you play with that scale set point, okay? I'll answer some questions here now. Fuck, I just want to get running my mouth about that. That's how you fucking maintain this shit. If you're a fat ass, you fast as long as humanly possible. When you do eat, if you keep the carbs down, you'll get a little, let's say if you're fasting for 7 days straight a week. The day that you refeed, I don't even give a fuck if you ate carbs or not, because you're fasting 7 fucking days. But optimally, if you could keep yourself in fat burning mode, then soon as your body chews up that food that you ate on your refeed, you'll be right back in fat burning mode. It won't take like, say, 24 or 48 hours. So you'll get a little benefit of it. But when you start getting lean, it makes a hell of a difference. Like I said, right now, if I wanted to get fucking absolutely shredded, I would never do it on a fucking high carb diet. Not in a million fucking years. Okay? If I wanted to get absolutely shredded, I would fucking basically go to a low carb routine where my strips were showing color 24/7. That means I'm in fat burning mode. That's when I'm going to be the most muscle sparing when I'm cutting calories. You understand it? It's about being muscle sparing when you're cutting calories. Eating 6 meals a day at a caloric deficit is catabolic, which means you are burning muscle like a motherfucker when you're doing that routine. You are not muscle sparing when you're eating 6 fucking meals a day. High carb. Now, if you were eating fucking 6 meals a day, fucking straight low carb, you are actually fairly muscle sparing, but you're still spiking your insulin, so you're not going to get nearly the benefit. Why do you think we're fasting in the fucking first place? Okay? You're the most muscle sparing when you're trying to cut weight, when you're fucking fasting is hardcore and eating low cal or low carb. If you're trying to cut weight and you're running an extreme caloric deficit, you are the most muscle sparing on a fucking low carb eating routine and a lot of fasting. Okay? That's it. So even, let's talk about OMAD. If you're eating OMAD, if you're eating 1 meal a day and you're actually watching your fucking calories, when you try to cut down to where you're ripped eating 1 meal a day and you're not cutting your carbs, you are not going to be as muscle sparing as you would be as if you were fucking low carbing it. Okay? When those strips are showing color, just think of it as like, I am muscle sparing right now. When those strips are showing color 24/7, you are muscle sparing. Okay? That means that you can fucking cut fucking food like a motherfucker, not lose any muscle until you get low on body fat. If you are fucking, then once you're fucking shredded, you can fucking crank the carbs back up, but there's no point unless you start pumping more iron in the gym and hitting more volume. There's no point to crank the carbs up unless you want to get your muscles to pop. Right? If you wanted to do that, because carbs will obviously make you stash some glycogen, good starchy carbs. Does that make sense? That's how this works. Everyone always asks, will you burn muscle doing this? You won't. You won't. If you're a fat ass, you fast as long as you can. When you get lean, then you start dialing it in and you eat more frequently. But if you want to get super lean, you keep the carbs low until you're fucking pretty much shredded to fucking the bone. And then when you're shredded to the bone, you can fucking crank up the carbs again depending on what your goal is. If you want to go back into muscle building mode, I would deliberately gain a little bit of weight, like maybe 5-10 pounds, so I'm more anabolic. Everyone's got a sweet spot. I'm probably the most anabolic at about 177 pounds, right where I'm at. I'm the most anabolic when I'm eating a high carb diet at 177 fucking pounds. Anything heavier than that, I'm a fat ass. Okay? I'm a fucking fat ass if I'm heavier than 180. That's just fat that doesn't need to be there. I'm not going to fucking grow any more muscle if I'm fatter. Now, maybe if I was on anabolics and doing juice, it would be different. Because you fucking, obviously, the whole game changes then. But if I'm 178 pounds, I'm not ripped to the bone like I could be at, say, 170 or 168. That's when I would cut the fucking carbs and I would stay on the same eating routine. I'd do a little bit more aggressive fasting, maybe do some more 48s, and I would cut on the low carb kick. I would cut the volume in the gym when I'm cutting to a higher intensity routine with way lower volume. And once I got ripped to shreds, I would fucking go back onto the fucking carbs and fucking start pumping more volume again. So I'm trying to stay as lean as humanly possible and fucking it all depends on your goal. If you want to get ripped for the beach, you do this routine and then you'd fucking start pumping iron hardcore again maybe when the winter time comes, but you don't ever have to get fat. You can always be 6-pack lean. You can always be fucking 6-pack lean. Always. If you're not fucking 6-pack fucking lean, if you're a male, you're a fat ass. Okay, you don't need to be any fatter than that to be strong. See, the thing is, let's talk about the scale again. The fucking goddamn scale. Like I said. So if I wanted to, now this is where macros matter. Let's talk a high carb routine. Okay? Let's talk a non-keto routine. I shouldn't even say high carb. Let's talk enough carbs that you're kicking yourself out of ketosis. If you wanted to figure out your maintenance calorie count on a high carb routine, okay? All you do, you fucking eat at night. This is we're talking lean people here, but you could do this if you're a fat ass. If you want to figure out your fucking maintenance calories, you could figure it out. Anybody at any weight can do it because you're using the fucking scale. So what you would do is you would weigh yourself always before you eat. Now, if you're drinking snake juice, it'll fuck with your weight a little bit because there's some volume there. But if you're eating at night, what I would do, if you eat at night, you're going to be heavy in the morning. It's always going to be the best, whether you're dry fasting all day or drinking snake juice, to weigh yourself right before you fucking eat, okay? You weigh yourself right before you eat. You log the weight. You eat your food. Keep the food consistent. Don't fucking be like different meals every goddamn night. Keep it consistent. Like as consistent as me. Here's how consistent I am lately. I'm eating the same size of steak, 400 fucking grams. I'm eating about 6 apples, probably about 5 bananas, probably about 800 grams of carrots. What else? Something like that. Just a pile of fucking fruit. And basically carrots with my meat source, okay? Now, the next day, when I weigh myself, I fucking have my fucking scale set point. You fucking make the weight. See? This is and then what I do is if I wanted to figure out my fucking maintenance calories, so I'm maintaining, right? Every night before I eat, I'm 177 to 178 pounds every fucking day before I eat. I'm that flat. Like, I keep it fucking... I've been 177 to 179 pounds for 3 fucking weeks. That's how tight I can keep my food. Okay? I weigh myself, and then I eat. And you do this for a week, and your fucking weight stays the same, and then your food's identical. Fucking now get your fucking food scale out, start weighing your apples and bananas and your fucking meat and all your fucking food, then fucking figure out the calories. Thing is, calories are fucked up too because you shit out calories. Now that's the thing with the high carb. Now you have to do it with a certain macros. So if you're on a high carb, it'll work that way. But now, if you go onto a keto routine, the same rules apply, but you can't use the same calories of the fucking keto routine. Keto is different. Soon as you're in fat burning mode 24/7 on a fucking... Say you're eating fucking low carb keto routine with the fasting. Soon as you're on 24/7, you're in ketosis 24/7, you can get away with more calories on paper with that fucking keto routine, and you will fucking be fucking losing weight. You will be losing body fat, and it's because you're in fat burning mode 24/7, where when you're on the carb routine, you're not. And that is why the carb routine is not even close to optimal to try to cut. Okay, cut on keto, fucking bulk on carbs. Never get fat on either. It's simple. You cut on keto, then carb up to look fucking ripped and shredded. You always cut on fucking keto. Always. If you want to fucking get the best fucking muscle mass results and maintain lean fucking muscle, you will cut on keto. You fat asses are cutting on keto essentially because you're not eating. All you're eating is your body fat. So you are cutting on keto. How do you think this is so muscle sparing what we're doing? You're cutting on keto. Okay, it's not like you're eating keto though. You're cutting on your fucking ketogenic body fat diet. Okay? It's the ketogenic body fat diet. That's it. And then when you get lean, you fucking just play with it. If you want to you get shredded, and then you start pumping iron when you're fucking shredded, but not shredded to the bone. Like say when you're good and lean, start fucking bulking up in the gym, start pumping iron, feel good, keep the carbs up, fucking fruit and shit. Unless you have stomach issues, always eat fucking low carb. Try to fix your fucking stomach. Okay? And then once you feel that you're maxing out on your strength potential and you just want to get fucking shredded, then just fucking get shredded on low carb. Fucking do a 48-hour fast to fucking really drive yourself into fat burning mode again. This is exactly what I'm going to do probably in about fucking 2 weeks. Because right now I'm doing a strength routine. I'm 177. Well, I'm doing a strength routine. My volume's low in the gym. Why not cut? Just for shits and giggles. I'll cut on probably some sort of meat source and cucumbers. Strict fucking keto. Strict fucking keto. I'll probably do some more 48s. You know, I'll eat a meal a day most days because I'm lean, and then I'll throw a 48 in there on the rest days, okay? Strict fucking keto. Get fucking shredded. I'll get shredded, and then I'll fucking go back on the fucking carbs once I've cut that bit of body fat. And I won't lose a fucking dime of muscle. Not a dime. I fucking cut so fucking hard on fucking no food. That's the thing. I could even maybe just do a fast on snake juice and cut crazy quick. But I know that once you get really lean, I'll tell you right now, when you're getting to the point where I'm at, you're going to be more muscle sparing eating eating one meal most days keto than doing just a hardcore 8 or 9 day fast to cut 9 pounds of fat. That's when you're fucking lean. No, you fat asses can fucking not eat for days and days and days and days and days. Okay? I hope that makes some sense. The main point I want to get at too is that when people are like, I'm counting my calories, I'm eating what it says for my height and my weight, but I'm not losing any weight. Don't fucking use the calories as a fucking, basically as the outcome to the scale. Okay? You know, like there's effect, what's the words? There's cause and effect, okay? Cause and effect. Don't use your calories as the cause and then the scale as the effect. Switch it. Use the scale as the fucking cause. And then because you know you can just keep your weight. Like just don't eat. Just keep the fucking scale at your set point. You know, you put in a fucking set point. You're a fucking girl that's 5 foot fuck all. 5'1", okay? You fucking cut hardcore, not eating at all, get down to like 110 pounds. Okay, you're looking pretty fucking good and sexy and hot. 110, perfect. Now that's your fucking set point. You better not let that scale get off fucking 110. See what I'm saying? The cause and effect. Use the scale as the cause, the calories as the effect. Now, if you want to add up your fucking calories when you've been 110 pounds for 4 weeks straight, add them up. And then you'll figure out ballpark where you're at on calories. Fine. But I don't even care about your calories because we're using the fucking scale, for fuck's sakes. Fuck. I'm just getting mad because people are so fucking caught up in trying to, having the scale as the effect, like as the outcome. They forget that they can just use the scale to control everything. You can just use the scale to control everything. So like even me, so say I'm now when it gets really to the nitty gritty, let's say I'm trying to build some muscle. I'm not going to put a fucking pound of muscle on in a month. It's not even going to be close. Okay? So I know that as long as I have a little bit of fat on me and my scale is reading 178 pounds every day, and I know that my volumes in the gym are fucking still strong, I'm in good shape. I'm good. I'm getting stronger. My weight's staying the same. I'm fucking eating whatever the fuck I want, and I'm using the fucking scale feedback. You make a set point on that goddamn scale, and you fucking hold that goddamn set point. How fucking hard is that? The scale's your best friend. Get a fucking goddamn scale and shut the fuck up. An electronic scale, weigh yourself every fucking day before you eat your fucking meal. Optimally, if you weigh yourself right before you eat at night, with a dry fasting routine is going to be extremely accurate because you're not even taking in water during the day, but you don't need to worry about that. Just weigh yourself before you eat at night. Write it down. Keep in mind that some days you might have drank a little bit more water. Understand that 1 liter of water is 2.2 pounds. Okay? Use the fucking goddamn scale. I'm sick of fucking the goddamn experts running their mouths about their stupid fucking calories. Shut the fuck up. My calories are like, there's gonna be a range. Okay? My calories are probably like fucking swinging between 500 a day. Because as soon as you change the foods too, certain things react with your body different. You can't trust counting calories. We know that calories are like out by 20% on the labels on the food. You can't trust it. Depending how fucked up your stomach is, depending how much you're shitting, how many calories you're shitting out, the only thing you can fucking trust is a fucking scale. Okay? The fucking scale. Use it. Use it. When I hear people, I'm scared to get on the fucking scale. Use the fucking scale to control your body weight. I've been doing this for fucking years. Every day. Same time of day. Eat the same fucking food every day. Everything's the fucking same. Consistency will equal fucking results. Consistency equals results. And if you're on the hardcore fast, if you're a fat ass, like say you're the guy right now that's 300 pounds, use the fucking scale. Same way. It's just you're not eating. Trend your weight. If you start holding water, I don't fucking care. Just fucking fast and fast until the water's gone. It's not going to matter when you're a fat ass. So you're holding water. Who gives a fuck? I don't fucking care that you're holding water. Because you know why? We're fasting indefinitely. And I made a post about this the other day where anybody that's fasting over 7 days, I don't give a fuck how fucking much you're holding water. You're gonna kick it in 14 days. I've seen people hold water for 7 days and kick the water, but 14 days, there's not a person on the face of the fucking planet that's gonna hold on to that water. It's gonna go unless you're fucking, even if you're fucking hitting meds and you shouldn't be, the meds will for sure make you hold water, so will lack of sleep. But even then, 14 fucking days on snake juice, I don't give a fuck who you are. You are going to drop overall weight. The thing is, how muscle sparing are you? If you are losing weight and your fucking strips aren't showing color, you're breaking down muscle. If you are losing weight and those fucking strips aren't showing color and you're losing a lot of weight, you're not going to be losing a lot of weight anyway. But you want the strips to show color all the time when you're cutting hard, because that is when you're the most muscle sparing. Don't forget that. This is maybe the most important shit I could explain. You're the most muscle sparing when those fucking ketone strips are fucking showing good color. Because you're in ketosis 24/7 and your body will take the fat. When you're not in ketosis, it means you're spiking your fucking insulin and your body is going to take muscle. That's why the fucking eating routine I'm on right now, I would never try cutting weight eating the way I'm eating right now. Like, example, let's say if I was eating 3,000 calories right now with all the fruit I'm eating, and then I'm like an expert, a mainstream expert, and I'm like, well, if I want to cut, I'll just cut out 500 calories worth of fruit. So I'll throw myself at 2,500. And let's say 3,000, I was holding my body weight exact. Well, I'll cut 500 calories and I'll eat fucking a meal a day at a 500 calorie deficit. I'll tell you right now, as soon as I fucking start doing that, I'll start getting weak. I will start losing muscle, even eating 1 meal a day. Because that's more muscle sparing than eating 6 fucking meals a day by a mile. We know this. That's why we're here. Even doing that. Now, if you're eating 1 meal a week with a high caloric intake, obviously you're going to be pretty fucking muscle sparing eating 1 meal a week with a high carb intake. Because it's not going to matter if you're eating 1 meal a fucking week, since you're going to be in ketosis for like 144 hours. Okay? But if you're talking 24-hour shifts where you're eating a meal in a 1 hour window and you're fucking yourself out of, like, say, 10 hours of ketosis time, you are not muscle sparing anymore. You're going to be burning fucking muscle trying to fucking get shredded to the bone eating carbs. Okay? You're going to burn fucking muscle trying to get ripped eating carbs. We see this all the time with these fucking bikini competitors. That's how they fuck their metabolism, because they're cutting through a carb diet and they're not in ketosis and they're not fasting. That is why what I preach works so fucking good, and why the mainstream bullshit works like shit. And why these girls are all fat asses if you ever catch them out in public and not on Instagram. Sorry, I'm not asking as many questions tonight because I really wanted to drill this into people's fucking heads. This guy asked about salt flushes. Salt flushes, I don't buy into them. Okay? Now, the reason I don't is because I can't get them to fucking work. I fucking did one time just to see if I could fucking blast a bunch of shit out because I was constipated. And I literally I wasn't even plugged up though. I honestly threw in like a fucking tablespoon of sodium chloride in a liter of warm water and chugged it in 5 seconds and didn't even get on the toilet once. I just got bloated up. Okay, so unless you're super constipated, I wouldn't even worry about that. And now I'll actually get the shits more if I pound too much potassium chloride, not sodium chloride. Sodium chloride will just bloat me up. Somebody brought up some essential oils. I noticed that people are running their mouths about that fucking goddamn MLM. Those oils, if you're fucking bringing that shit up on that group, I'm going to boot you out. I don't need you selling your shitty ass MLM products on that fucking group. Let's see here. Here's one. I am 5'11". I weigh 185 pounds. This is Steve Falk. Fasting 48 hours twice a week and feeling good. Snake juice is a lifesaver for sure. Goal is 175. Lifting 2 times a week heavy and 3 days of cardio. So, if I was you, I'd have to see how lean you are, but you're probably getting pretty lean if you're 5'11", 185. Now, what you'd want to do to be the most muscle sparing when you're trying to get, like, I'm talking really lean, okay? You want to definitely go low carb so you're always in ketosis. And then you want to get lean, but you're going to look kind of flat because you're not going to be all carved up. You get lean down to maybe your 175 goal, and then when you hit 175, you can fuck with the macros and start eating more carbs again if you wish. If you feel good just eating fucking low carb all the time, fine. But the problem I have with low carb is the bowel movements are never satisfying. It's like having a fucking half of an orgasm, you know? It's like just, you don't have the satisfying bowel movements, not even close. Like, you know the bowel movements I have when I'm eating like fucking a pound of carrots and like fucking a kilo of apples and 5 bananas and, you know, it's like my bowel movements are perfect. Every fucking day it's clockwork. I eat my big meal at night and then I'll get on the can in the morning, fucking empty fucking everything out, feel like $1 million, go fucking dry fast all goddamn day and train. Okay? So that's what you do. We're talking, I'm addressing this. Now, the fat asses, let me remind you fat asses, don't even fucking listen to this talk about food. Okay, you fat asses don't need to fucking eat. Your goal, your fat asses goal is this. You fast on snake juice as long as you fucking can until you think you're gonna fucking die. Then, fucking do a tightest little refeed humanly possible. You know, knock back a little bit of coconut water, fucking knock back some vegetables, maybe a small amount of meat. And then soon as you feel good again after your fucking 15-day fast, fucking get back on the fast. That's all you need to worry about until you get down to where you're fucking goddamn seeing some fucking abs. Then, at that point, then you put the focus, so you go from fat loss mode, now you're in fucking muscle building mode. So, you know, we just want to maintain the muscle mass throughout this fast cut. Because number one, we want a fast cut. That keeps you motivated. That's why we get such good results here. Number two, you want to be as muscle sparing as possible. That's what fasting does. It keeps you extremely muscle sparing. If you're a 300-pound man that doesn't exercise at all, and then you start fucking fasting on snake juice and you start cutting weight like crazy, you fucking go get a fucking scan done. Your muscle mass is going to be almost identical once you get down to where you should be, say at 200 pounds, 5 foot, fucking 6 feet tall. You know? You're going to be close. Now, I talked about this in that YouTube video and I was talking about, does fasting break down muscle? Now, you could cause a situation if you were like seriously like one of the top fucking level power lifters in the fucking world, not steroids, we're not talking guys on juice. The amount of volume they hit, if they were cutting on strictly snake juice because they're so high performance going into the fast that they can't do that aggressive routine like that. Because they need to feed their muscles a little bit more. Because they're fucking beating the fucking shit and tearing up their muscles like crazy every day. But your mediocre fucking workouts that your fat asses will be doing as you cut weight are fine. Okay, get your fucking ass in the gym, pump iron as hard as you can. You'll actually notice that you'll actually fucking even get stronger. You'll get stronger eating nothing. Because you are eating something. It's called your fucking fat gut. I hope this makes sense. I don't like to confuse shit too much because most of the fat people on here don't need to know anything except how to mix snake juice and fast as long as they fucking can. But there are some people that are going to get lean eventually. The longer we're around, people are going to start getting pretty fucking lean. And I'm trying to tell them the best way to get fucking shredded to the fucking bone. See, the mode I'm in right now, like I said, I'm doing some heavy shit right now because I'm trying to heal from like a hardcore volume routine for the last 2 months. But let's ignore that I'm doing the heavy weight now. Like, so within the last week, I was basically in a situation where I'm keeping lean, where I still can see a six-pack. But I'm heavy enough that I'm still extremely anabolic to handle these massive fucking volume workouts I've been doing. Okay? That's it. And then, when you start to fucking train some heavy-ass strength shit, you're cutting the volume way back. That's almost like I'm using that to actually heal. Don't get confused when I say heavy weight. I'm saying heavy but low volume. So instead of like say my bench press on a fucking high volume day might be 6 sets of 10 at 215 pounds on 1 minute rest. So that's like an 8-minute, that's all that weight's going into 8 minutes approximately. 215 pounds times, 60 reps. You're talking like 13,000 pounds or 12,000 pounds of volume in 8 minutes. Now, like yesterday, I hit a 5x5 bench with 270 pounds. That's only 25 reps times 275 pounds. What's the math on that? So 25, that'd be 5,000 pounds. 5,000 pounds of volume. 7 times 25 would be, like say 6,000. So if I hit 300 pounds for 25 reps, I'd be 300 pounds. 300 pounds for 25 reps is going to put me at about 7,500 pounds of volume, okay? That's if I hit 300 pounds. So this is less. We're going to be in the 6,000 pound volume mark. So 6,000 versus 12,000. Even though I'm hitting heavier weight at 270 pounds, I'm only hitting half the fucking volume. Guess what? Because I'm hitting half the volume, I can cut my fucking food way back, but I don't want to just cut the carbs. Like I said, I don't want to eat the fucking carb routine. If I'm going to cut the food back, I'm going to go to a fucking ketogenic eating routine at that point. Because I don't need the carbs to hit that big volume in the gym. I just gotta fucking eat low carb, get fucking shredded hitting 5x5s. Once I'm fucking shredded, then I just see where I'm at. It's like, now what do I want to do? Do I want to be shredded for a month or two, make some fucking YouTubes, or do I want to fucking bulk up and gain about, 5 to 10 pounds again and get back into muscle building mode and try to crank up my volumes again? My big volume days. It's simple. Once you get fucking lean, you can play with it all you want. End of the day, you're never going to get fat again unless you're a fucking lazy pig that can't stop eating. Okay? Like, once you get lean, you've already did the hard work. The hard work is just fasting your balls off till you lose all the weight. Okay? A lot of people I hear bitching about hunger. Fuck, I don't care. Fuck. I don't care if you're hungry, fatty. Fuck. Just fucking fast. You're not hungry. That's fake hunger. Go watch my fucking video called Starvation Mode Explained. It explains the leptin feedback loop and why you feel hungry. It's all in your fucking head because you're bored. Once your palate gets rid of that sugar addiction and your body is forced ketosis, you just can fast and fast and fast. I had a buddy got a hold of me tonight. He's on day 17. With no food for that October fast. Day 17. He's down 35 fucking pounds. Okay? You fat people don't need to fucking eat. Here's a question from Jody Miller. I know this has probably been asked before, but when you dry fast, what is the minimum amount of days to start with? Go as long as you fucking can. That came up actually from a girl, one of the snake diet coaches asked me a question about that the other day. And just go as long as you can. Because I made a video about that with fasting in general. It's called How Long Can You Fast? Don't worry about how long you can fast, because the thing is, you're going to puss out before you even hit your potential. Okay, you're gonna give up. It's like, you think you can go fucking 5 days? That ain't going to happen. You're going to fucking quit. You're going to give up. And I'll be clapping my hands if you can go long enough to actually put yourself in a fucking dangerous situation, which would be like 14 fucking days, because the Russians have been fasting people for like dry for 12 days fucking straight to basically cure everything under the fucking sun for the last fucking 500 years. See, don't worry about how long you can go. Just fast as long as you can. And if you run into problems, then break the fucking fast. I gotta stress that. If you run into issues, don't start complaining on the group or complaining to me or the coaches how you feel like really shitty because your liver's fucked up and your stomach's all fucked up, so you're having these crazy ass fucking detox effects. Break the fucking fast. How hard is that to do? You fast 4 fucking days, you fucking break the fast. Go grab yourself a liter of fucking coconut water, drink that, let that settle, see how you fucking feel, maybe eat a little bit of cucumber, maybe eat a little bit of watermelon, and once you feel good again, get back on the fast. Fuck. People are fucking idiots. Like, if you feel like you're gonna seriously die, like if you're that tough, that you feel like you're really gonna die? Like you fucking, like I'm talking fucked up. Like if you feel like you can't get out of bed or you can't fucking do anything, then fucking eat. But don't fucking eat like a fucking moron. Drink. When I say eat, I more mean drink. Drink a fucking bottle of coconut water, because you'll still get your electrolytes in. This is the same idea as if somebody has really bad fucking diarrhea. Okay? Drink the fucking coconut water. Fucking knock back some fucking cucumbers. Fucking put some salt on your cucumbers. Maybe some watermelon. Fucking get your marbles back. And then restart. This is exactly what we did with Paul when he did his first 15 days, because we did a 2-day dry fast at the tail end of the 15 days. His stomach got a bit fucked up because obviously he's got liver problems, right? He was 500 pounds. He's going to have a fucked up liver. We're going to start detoxing like crazy. And then fucking we got him back to normal. We did this for about 3 days. Tight little eating window. He was eating cucumbers. I got him drinking. First we drank coconut water because he could hold that down. And then once he was okay, we started eating some cucumbers, and I got him to eat a whole watermelon, one half one night, and then the next night another half. And then he was feeling great, and we got back on the fucking fast, and we learned a lesson that we're not going to dry fast him just yet. That's it. It's so easy. Okay? But these little symptoms, I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit if you're sweating less than you were before. I don't care about these little symptoms. They're normal. All this shit's normal. All of it. Okay, like, as soon as you start the fast, 48 hours, like 48 fucking hours, it's funny. Like 48 hours is nothing. Like, what would you do if fucking the power was out and you couldn't go buy groceries for 48 hours? What, are you just gonna die? Fuck, like, is that how reliable you are in the system? You're just gonna fucking die if fucking you can't get any food for 2 fucking days? No. You're gonna deal with your bullshit withdrawals and you're gonna fucking fast. Because you have no fucking choice. Let's see here. Let's see. Here's one. After 48 hours, what can I eat and how many times a day? You can't eat. Okay, fuck 48. If you feel good, keep going. If you feel like fucking shit at 48 hours, have a tiny meal and then restart the fast and fucking go 48 or 72 or 96. Okay, you're never eating multiple meals in the fucking day. Ever. Ever. Fucking ever. Ever again. You're never gonna eat. Why would you fucking eat more than once in a day? What are you, fucking King Kong? Like, most of you women, if you want to talk about calories, most of you women don't need to be eating more than like 800. Like I said, MyFitnessPal, the lowest you can set it is 1,200, which is a fucking joke. If I had, okay, let's talk fucking bullshit OMAD. And like I said, when I made that video about OMAD, 1 meal a day as far as losing weight, if you're actually fucking watching what you're eating, you can do well. Except nobody has the fucking, basically the discipline to eat OMAD. Because it'll just go the wrong way. It's like, well, I'm eating 1 meal a day, and now I'll stretch my eating window out. Now I'll fucking eat, basically I'm eating in an 8-hour eating window, which gets no results whatsoever. It's a fucking joke. Why do you think I fucking blast that OMAD group so bad? Why do you think those fucking fat women aren't getting any results? Because they eat too much fucking food. Because they don't, it's called reckless fucking OMAD. Reckless. Because I'm not going to lie to you. When I very first started fasting, I was eating 1 meal a fucking day. And I was usually throwing in a 48-hour every fucking week. And I was eating 1 meal a day on a fucking, basically a low-carb keto routine. And I lost a crazy amount of weight. But fuck, I was disciplined. I was fucking logging every fucking calorie. I was dialed in. I was eating like 2,500 or 2,400 every fucking day. None of these women that are on that group, I say women because it's mostly all women on that group, none of them are logging anything, and the stupid group doesn't push it. The group doesn't fucking even believe in the scale. Like, shut your fucking bitch-ass pie hole. Get your fucking goddamn scale and start weighing your fucking fat ass. Because if you're weighing yourself, your stupid OMAD diet might work decent for weight loss. It's never going to get the health benefits. You know why? Because you're only fasting fucking 23 hours a fucking day. That's why I don't promote OMAD to start with. Because I'm not just helping you people with weight loss. We're fucking trying to cure cancer, for fuck's sakes. Okay, eating one meal a day, that's not going to fucking get the goddamn health results from fasting for days on end. You need to fast as long as you can to fucking really pump up that autophagy effect. Like, I'm talking 72s minimum. Okay? You need to fast as long as you fucking can to fucking heal your fucking skin issues and shit. You think eating OMAD, fucking high carb, is gonna fix skin issues? Not a fucking chance. I know this. My roommate, he's got fucking a stomach issue that gave him the worst skin issues, and if he was eating carved up bullshit OMAD, he would be still fucked up. It wouldn't have helped him at all. Eating one meal a day would not have helped him at all. One meal a day is fucking mainstream as fuck as far as I'm concerned. It's not going to heal shit. Yeah, if you're watching the amount of food, you can lose some pretty good weight. But the problem is no one's disciplined enough to fucking not eat all day long and then eat one meal a fucking day and eat whatever they want, like bread and shit. It ain't going to happen. Every day for them is just going to be hell. You get it? Every day is just going to be hell. When I promote these long fucking prolonged fasts, every day is not hell. You have hell for about 2 to 3 days, and then you start getting into it, and then you're fucking losing crazy amounts of weight. And even, like, no fucking fat person in the fucking world should be eating one meal a day. No fat ass in the world. Maybe some of the people that are shredded ripped. Not one fat ass in the fucking world. Because could you imagine if you have like a female that literally her maintenance calories is like a fucking like 800 to 1,000 a day, and she's trying to lose weight eating OMAD? So let's say if she even eats 400 calories, so that puts her at a fucking 600 calorie deficit. If she was 1,000 for maintenance in the day, so she's 1,000 calorie maintenance, that means that if she eats 1,000 calories a day and one meal a day, she won't lose or gain. If she's eating carbs, keto's going to be different. If she's eating carbs, you cut her down to 400 fucking calories. She's at a 600 calorie deficit. Fuck me. She's going to lose weight like a fucking as fast as a turtle runs. And you know what's going to happen because of that? She's going to get discouraged. And she's going to quit. And that's why I get the best motherfucking results. It's all about fast fucking results that keep you motivated. Number one thing, the faster you can fucking lose the weight, the better. The faster you can lose the weight while feeling good, the better. And that is why OMAD for fat asses is trash. And that's why mainstream keto without fasting is fucking trash. Everything without fasting, prolonged fasting is the only way you can fucking really get any real results. Anything else that promotes short fasts or fucking anything else that promotes short fasts obviously promotes eating food. Anything else is junk. Okay, you want to get fucking results, you fucking fast your fucking balls off. Get lean in like 2 or 3 months. I'm talking lean like lose like 100 fucking pounds in 3 months. Get down and then start fucking tweaking shit. Then get all scientific in this bitch. But until then, all you need to know is to not eat and fucking drink salt water. And when you do fucking get mad, if you start to fucking feel like death, you fucking break your fucking fast according to how your body feels. You eat fucking wet fucking foods, and you fucking do that for maybe a day, maybe even 2 days, tight eating window, and then as soon as you feel good, you fucking get on the fast again. And this is exactly what we're doing with Paul. Exactly what we're doing with Paul. And Paul, like I said, if Paul gets down under 250 fucking pounds before some of you people do, that are like, say, 300 and shit, I'm going to be fucking pissed. There's no fucking way I should be able to take a guy that weighed 500 pounds and cut him down to like 250 pounds or less by February, and the rest of you fucking people are heavier than him. That means you're being fucking lazy and you're not fasting long enough. See, right now, we're in the gym to try to help Paul lose weight. Like, I don't care. I'm not trying to make Paul a muscle man right now. All I want to do is make him feel good, get moving in the gym, burn some calories from the exercise, fucking strengthen his body up a little bit, cut the fucking weight as fast as we can, get him down to like the mid to low 200s, then we'll start dialing it in where we start getting him to eat more 1 meal a day routines and fucking hammering some serious fucking iron. You get it? Don't fucking skip a step. Fucking lose all the weight. Then fucking get a hold of me. We'll start dialing in macros and get you super duper fucking shredded if that's your goal or whatever. Let's see here. This person asked something about the maximum carbs. Okay, here's another thing too. The mainstream ketogenic fucking protocol, they actually give numbers on how many carbs you can eat. I don't care about the number of carbs they tell you. Same idea. It's fucking all about, it's about cause and effect. Okay? You don't fucking listen to how much carbs they tell you to eat and then hope you're in ketosis. What you do is get your fucking ass in ketosis and then count how many carbs you're eating to be there. Like, everything's ass backwards. You get your fucking ass in ketosis. Like, we're talking to somebody that's lean right now and wants to say cut down like crazy. You get your fucking fat ass into ketosis, or your semi-lean ass into ketosis. Then what you do is the best way to do it is to get in ketosis with a 48-hour fast and then start eating 1 meal a day, like basically no carbs, like definitely under 20 grams. And then what you do is you creep the carbs up until you kick yourself out. And then once you know where your limit is, then you can fucking be kind of riding on that limit, still keeping yourself in pure fat burning mode. There's going to be some people out there that can get away with 80 grams of fucking carbs and keep themselves in ketosis all day long. You see? Cause and effect. You got to fucking get the fucking proper cause and effect, okay? Don't worry about the fucking carb count. Worry about the fucking goddamn keto effect, okay? Don't worry about your fucking calories affecting the scale. Worry about the fucking scale, and then if you want to know your calories, count them. Okay? Cause and effect. Get it fucking right. Use the fucking scale. Use the results. Use the results to tweak shit. Use the result. The weight is the result. Use the fucking result to tweak your diet. Use the result on the keto strips to tweak your fucking carbs. Don't do it the other way around. That doesn't make any sense. Now, let's see here. Lisa Braun asks, so all that fruit once you're shredded is okay. Fruit's always going to make you look a little watery, right? Just that I love dry fasting and eating lots of fruit when I'm trying to fucking like pump lots of iron because I feel like $1,000,000. I feel excellent. Okay? But now if I wanted to get leaner, like I said, I would cut on the low carb routine. I would cut where my strips are always in, where I'm always showing ketosis. I'd cut that way. Then when I got my weight down to where I look like I'm shredded to the bone, I would start fucking hitting some carbs again to fucking get that plump effect. And usually the best carbs for that are going to be like starchy carbs like potatoes and rice and shit. Problem is, I've experimented a lot, okay? Like obviously, rice and starchy carbs and shit, some of you people, they might affect your skin. Not in a huge way, but one thing I've noticed is that when I am eating high carb via fruit, because it is fructose, don't get me wrong, so it's not like it's not going to get stored as glycogen just the same. Like there's fructose and glucose in fruit, but it's not going to be quite the same. But I know when I eat lots of fruit, my fucking skin's flawless. But if I go on like the fucking starchier carb kick, I might get like a fucking zit here and there or something. You know, on my back, like not like I have good skin luckily, but like just the smallest one where I'll notice it, right? That's the thing. You gotta fuck with it. The main thing is just get lean. Just get lean first. Fast as long as you fucking can. Here's something about pickle juice. Okay, pickle juice will break your fucking fast. So, I don't care if you drink pickle juice when you're fucking like eating in your eating window, but you can't just drink pickle juice all fucking day. Trust me, it'll fuck with your ketone strips. Anything that fucks up those ketone strips, and if you get lean and you're trying to cut weight, is going to be non-muscle sparing, and you're going to lose fucking muscle. The strips, you want the strips. Anytime you're in a weight loss phase, whether you're fasting or eating low enough carb that you're in constant ketosis, you want to fucking cut weight with those strips showing color. If you are cutting weight and those strips aren't showing color, you're breaking down fucking muscle. If you are cutting weight hard and those strips aren't showing good color, you are breaking down motherfucking muscle. The most muscle sparing, like I said again, that your body is going to be the most muscle sparing state is when those strips are fucking good and dark and you're cutting weight. Muscle sparing when you're losing weight. Do you understand? This is exactly why all these bikini fucking competitors are fucking, they lose all the weight on their fucking calorie restricted carb fucking 6 meal a day insulin spiking bullshit diet. And then they wonder why they blow up like fucking balloons after when their metabolism's fucked. See, when you cut via fasting or via when you're trying to get really ripped from already being lean, eating low carb, you will be extremely muscle sparing. Extremely. Okay? Like I said, I've done a fucking 8-day snake juice fast before and lost 0 muscle mass according to a DEXA scan. I went from about 16% body fat down to 8. Down to 8. I've been lower than 8. I was 8.2% body fat when I was like at 170 pounds. I was down as low as 161 fucking pounds right before a powerlifting meet. And I was definitely in the I fucking won the overall at a powerlifting meet, natural at fucking 7 point something percent body fat. That's fucking unheard of. That's unheard of. Like, that's how fucking lean I was when I fucking, if you watch that video, I did a squat. I squatted 407 pounds. And I hadn't even trained properly. Like, I was experimenting with the fasting and shit. I hadn't even been training properly. I squatted 407 pounds at 163 pound body weight without even training properly. And I was probably like seriously 7.5% body fat. And I cut on low carb there. And I threw in some 48s and shit to make weight for that meet so I could go on that lower weight class. The pickle juice question again. There's carbs in the fucking dill and shit. Okay? It'll break your fucking fast. It will fucking make those strips drop in color. Anything that makes do you understand how important these fucking strips are? Okay, like, the real fancy keto people can go get their stupid blood test. I don't care. When the strips are showing good dark color 24/7, you're in fucking deep ketosis. That's all you need to know. Okay? If those strips aren't showing fucking color, like, seriously, for 95% of your week, you're fucking this shit up. The reason I say 95%, because some people might do a refeed every 7 days, and then they're out of ketosis for 12 hours. So 12 hours out of 168 hours is really nothing, right? But if your fucking strips aren't showing color, like most of the time during a cutting phase, you are fucking this shit up. Okay? You're fucking this shit up if those fucking strips aren't showing color when you're cutting hardcore. Now, if you're maintaining your body weight, the strips, I don't really care as much if they're showing color. But the only people that want to maintain their body weight are people that are already lean. So I don't care as much about the strips. Okay? But the fat people that are trying to lose fucking weight, if the strips aren't showing color like 95% of the week, you are fucking this shit up. And you are breaking down muscle mass. Meds will do it. Fucking birth control will do it. Fucking calorie-free sweeteners or sweeteners will do it. Pickle juice will fucking do it. Anything that fucking is going to spike your insulin will fucking do this, okay? People got to get that through their fucking head. I know those keto strips are sold out everywhere, but that's why I make people get them. If you're not cheating and you're drinking the salt water, you will be in ketosis. There's no way, no ifs, ands, or buts. But it's the people that come to me that are like, oh, I'm not losing weight or I'm holding water and shit. First question I ask, what are your fucking strips showing? And they're like, oh, they're light. I'm like, okay, you're fucking something up. You're chewing bubble gum, you're on fucking mad, something is fucked up, okay? You're fucking something up. Those strips should show good color. When I say good color, you should have, oh, if I had a strip fucking thing on me, you should be like 4 millimoles, you should be at least 4 millimoles all the time. You should be right around that 4 millimole mark minimum. You should be close to that. 1.5 is low. 1.5 is what people end up getting when they've been chewing when they've been taking sweeteners, and it shows a little low. Some people might be 1.5. That's where obviously you got to ask yourself, are you losing weight? Do you feel like you're losing strength or anything? Okay? But you want them to be around 4. Some people, they're sky high, like at the very top, 16. Don't worry about the stupid directions in those keto strips when they scare you about having high ketone levels. It's complete fucking bullshit. Here's a good question. Mike Lamonte, I don't know how to pronounce it. What is a good set/rep workout while fasting? Heavy, but how many rep okay. How long are you fasting though? Okay. So one of the best ways, if you know what you're doing in the gym, let's assume you're actually fucking trying to cut. Like let's say you have gym experience and you're actually training pretty hard before, and you want to just cut weight without losing any muscle, you want to stay on a low volume routine. Low volume routine. Higher weight. And you fucking fast aggressively. Stay on the low carb kick. Okay? Now, if you're fasting and if you're eating like say once a day, like say if you're on my routine where I'm maintaining my body weight, so I'm not, like it all depends if you're trying to lose weight or not. If you're doing a maintenance routine, like me, where I'm eating most days, I train my balls off. Fuck, I fucking hit huge volume. Failure, fucking no failure. Usually I don't hit failure on the big compounds. You don't want to fail on those very often because it just taxes the fuck out of your nervous system. But it all depends on your goal. If you're a fat ass and you have no experience in the gym and you're getting in there, like train, like just exercise. You're not going to overtrain yourself because you just can't. You don't have that fucking kind of volume built up. You don't have that volume capacity. Okay? It all depends on your goal, but if you're cutting weight, if you're trying to lose weight and you're fasting aggressively, you do not want to fucking hit set still failure and shit. You want to get into the gym often. You want to be as fresh as you can be and lift as heavy as you can and train as often as you can, still being fresh. You want to feel fresh each time you get in the gym. You don't want to be beat up. If your goal is, if you're trying to cut lots of weight and you're fucking fasting hardcore, you want to do a strength routine. Like even a basic 5x5 starting strength routine wouldn't be a bad routine if you're trying to cut. And then once you get down to where you're lean, crank up the carbs again, you start eating more food, then start pounding some real volume and start actually trying to put on some muscle. What happens to a person who is in ketosis and never refeeds? Do you have to refeed? If you feel good, fast as long as you can. If you feel good, fast as long as you can. That's it. Yeah, like Lindsay said, fucking refeed when you fucking feel like death. Some of you will go, like I said, Buddy's went 17 days and he feels fine. You know? It's all going to depend how fucked up your body is. If you have a really fucked up liver and you're getting some issues with your stomach's getting acidic, you're getting gassy, you're going to have people, your body is dirty, okay? Your body is fucking dirty. How long have you been on meds? How long have you been on fucking meds? Because all that shit's, your liver's fucked. Your liver's all fucked up. Most of you have a bad liver. Oh, so this guy said, what is your carb intake max? So what's your goal though? Like right now, here's all I watch. I watch the fucking scale. And I fucking watch my fucking meat serving size. And I make sure I get in a fucking good, probably 50 grams of fat from like butter. I've just been eating butter. And then fucking eat as much fruit and vegetables as I can stuff in my fucking gut. That's my carb count. It's a lot. Okay? It's a lot right now, but I feel great when I'm eating like this. Okay, that's it. It's that simple. You watch the fucking goddamn scale. But don't overdo it on the meat. You want to watch the fucking meat and the protein serving, and then you want to make sure you get some fats in, and then the rest is just scale based. You just make up the rest with the carbs. That's it. And this is the same idea when you're eating low carb. Low carb, you're obviously going to have a set point on the carbs, you're going to have a set point on the protein, but then the variable is the fucking fat. Okay, the variable is going to be the fat. Now, with the fucking, if you're eating a high carb routine, the only one that's set is going to be the protein count. And like I said, I don't even care about the protein from the other food. I'm just talking about the meat. Don't overeat on fucking meat. And then as far as the carbs and fat go, you can have as much as you want. Who cares? Because guess why? You're watching the fucking scale. Okay, you're not going to gain any weight, because if the scale goes up, you're going to cut your fucking food back. And what you're going to do is on the high carb routine, you're going to cut back the fucking fat and the carbs. You're never going to cut the fat right out, though. Ever. Okay, you're going to juggle the carbs more than anything. And the protein will still stay fixed. Okay, you watch the scale. Scale will decide how much carbs and fat you should have if you're eating a high carb kick. Okay, high carb, medium fat, fixed amount of protein. You don't gotta this isn't rocket science. You don't have to get that anal with that shit. You gotta be more anal on the low carb routine just because you want to keep the strip showing color. All you give a fuck about is if you're fucking getting stronger in the gym and if your weight's staying the same. If you're getting stronger in the gym and you can do more volume in the gym and you're fucking lean and you're not gaining a bunch of fucking weight, you're fucking on the right track. That's it. And then also, obviously, you want to be eating according to how your health is. So if you got any health issues, that's where a low-carb routine is good for skin issues. And then, like, maybe you fucking start getting acne and shit if you eat carbs. Like, you have to dial that in. Obviously, you're not healthy yet if that's happening. Here's a good question I could mention here. Kids fasting. I'll talk about that real quick. Your kids can fucking fast. Okay, all you do is you put them on a fucking more mediocre fasting routine. Because obviously if they're in a public school, they're not going to be able to fucking fast. So what you do, because your kid's always going to be healthier if they can fucking fast. You're not going to have all these sick fucking kids with allergy issues and hyper fucking kids that won't sleep at night. You don't let them have fucking breakfast. You let them drink water. Okay? You pack their fucking lunch. And then what you do when they get home off the bus, you make them eat right when they get home. That's when they eat dinner. After that, they don't eat again. So then you're packing all their food into like a 5-hour eating window. Perfect. Okay? It's perfect. And you know what's funny? This is basically how I used to eat when I was a kid. Just fluke luck. We'd always have dinner right off the bus, and I usually wouldn't have breakfast. Okay? This is exactly how I ate when I was fucking, my whole fucking, all the way from probably, right from grade fucking 3 all the way up to fucking grade 12. And I didn't even start getting fat until I was in fucking university. Okay? Your kids can fucking fast. And they'll still grow, trust me. Okay? And you cut the fucking sugar out of their goddamn diet. I don't care about fruit, but cut the fucking sugar. Okay? Make sure they're getting some good fat in the day. Make sure they're getting a good meat serving. And give them lots of fucking fruit. And your kid will be healthy as fuck. Don't let your goddamn kid eat breakfast. Send him to school with a fucking bagged lunch. And then make sure your fucking lazy ass fucking has their fucking supper made when they get home off the bus. Make them eat supper. They don't get anything after that. That's that simple. That's how you fucking get your kids fasting. And then, if you want them to try to fast a little longer, on the weekends when they're not going to school, maybe try to get them to do some 24s. If your kid's tough, if your kid's actually a fat ass, maybe try to get him to do a fucking 48 on the weekends. All your fucking kids can fast. All of them. Even the lean kids need to fast because it's fucking healthy. It cranks up your GH. It makes them grow, for fuck's sakes. They're going to get enough food in fucking 5-6 hours. And they're going to have a way better appetite and they're going to sleep way fucking better. Like, man, fucking parents don't even have a fucking clue how to fucking get a kid to eat properly nowadays. It's fucking sad. This is where the problem starts. That's why childhood obesity is so bad. This is the problem. You wait to see what the fucking obesity numbers are at in 10 years. It's going to be insane if it wasn't for guys like me trying to fucking cure the fucking problem. Your keto color is Diet Coke? Okay, if your strips are dark like that, as long as you feel good, fine. If you feel shitty, drink more fucking water. Okay? It could be a sign of dehydration, but if you feel good and the strips are that dark, I don't care. You feel good. Who cares? If you feel like shit, the first thing you should try is just hammer back some more water. Knock back another 500 mils of water. Just crank the water up. Yeah, fuck. If somebody's eating a bowl of ice cream while watching this video, I just wish I was standing in front of them so I could slap that fucking ice cream right out of their fucking trap. Like, you know, like, why do people even joke? You know, that's even Instagram. You can just see the addicts. This is off topic, but people post food and it gets like 1,000 likes. It's like they post fucking ice cream and it gets 1,000 likes. Like, fuck off. Like, really, you people that big of addicts that fucking a picture of food gets likes? Fuck, people. What are you, 10 years old? Fuck. Like, if I posted a picture of a fucking cucumber, it'd get like 1 like. But you post a picture of fucking some fucking pizza or something. And I know this because I've posted pictures of food in the past. Fucking everyone's addicts. They just love seeing it even. It's like, yeah, you cooked a fucking real nice fucking tasty fucking fatty ass fucking, I shouldn't say fatty ass, fucking high sugar bullshit meal tonight. Fuck, good for you, you fucking dummy. Here's a question. Okay. Ketoacidosis? Fuck. It's just the word acid scares people. Ketoacidosis, you know how that happens? It happens when you're an idiot and you're type 1 diabetic and basically you forgot to take your fucking medication. So then what happened is your blood sugar got sky high. Then what happened is your fucking kidneys, because they're basically the last resort, they're like the fail-safe system, or they're like, what's the word I'm looking for? Your kidneys are like the last line of defense to try to get that fucking sugar out of your bloodstream. So then your kidneys are trying to kick out the sugar, and then you get dehydrated to beat fuck because your kidneys need fluid to kick all the sugar out, and then you're fucked. And then you got ketoacidosis, okay? It has nothing to do with the fucking spool up on ketones. It's the fucking you get dehydrated to beat fuck because you're an idiot and you didn't take your fucking insulin. And then also, because you didn't take your insulin, it's because you're type 1, now your body goes into basically starvation mode, which is actually fat burning mode, way faster. So you start producing ketones like crazy, which isn't a big deal. Because if you're drinking enough water, you're just going to piss them out. Okay? It's a dehydration problem with a fucking dumbass that didn't take their fucking goddamn insulin because they're a type 1. Type 2s won't ever have a problem with this shit. Okay? And it usually happens to kids that fucking didn't take their fucking insulin, that were out horsing around or playing for too long and started sweating like pigs and got dehydrated. It's just this scary ass word. Like, go look it up and figure out how the fuck it works before you start freaking out. If there's anything I know a lot about, it's fucking metabolism, it's fucking diabetes, and it's fucking how the body stores glycogen and all that shit. I know a fucking ton about ketosis. Anybody that's fucking done some hard dry fasting, that's the deepest state of ketosis you're going to possibly get into, period. 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 Okay? You can't get into a deeper state of ketosis than when you're fucking dry fasting and you're only burning body fat. Dan actually said I took 2 tablespoons of the salt, not just 1. That's right. With the salt flush, I took 2 tablespoons of fucking sodium chloride, and it still didn't put me on the toilet. And that's when I fucking didn't, that's why I won't promote salt flushes. It's not a natural thing. If you're constipated, fucking fix your fucking goddamn diet. And actually, if you're plugged up and you're fasting, what I'd recommend, don't try eating more food to get rid of it. Don't like start hammering back prunes and shit. Just keep fucking fasting, drink more snake juice, and it'll come. Okay, drink more fucking snake juice, get the potassium in you, get the sodium chloride in you, and you will have a bowel movement eventually. Don't fucking eat more food, because I had a girl that I was helping a long time ago, and I didn't know quite as much, and I had her try to eat some foods that we thought would kick this big fucking lumber, like log out of her or whatever, and it didn't help. It just plugged her up even fucking more. What do you say to people that feel the snake diet is basically an eating disorder? Okay, being a fat ass is a fucking eating disorder, okay? The way you eat is anybody that eats more than one meal in a day has a fucking eating disorder, okay? The idea of needing to eat all the time is a fucking eating disorder. Eating 6 small meals a day is a fucking eating disorder, okay? Fasting is how you fucking fix eating disorders. People with eating disorders don't fast. They're always fucking up the fast somehow by either eating and puking, or because they're spiking their insulin, or they're fucking eating like a tiny amount, like chewing a piece of gum, shit like this. They don't fast. See, fasting builds fucking character. Fasting fixes a fucking eating disorder because it builds motherfucking character. The way you eat and why you are fat is why you have an eating disorder, for fuck's sakes. And why do you think I push this shit? I've talked about this before. The amount of people that die in a year from anorexia, like self-induced starvation, is like fucking nothing compared to obesity. I do not fucking care about the exception. I'll fucking push not eating till the fucking cows come home. I don't fucking care. Fasting is not an eating disorder, like I said. But you know how many people die of obesity? They don't even talk about the actual numbers. It's like 30,000 a fucking year in Canada. It's probably more like fucking 1 million. It's probably like more like almost everybody that dies. It was because they were fat, or they used to be fat and then lost a bunch of weight and got cancer. You ever notice how people that get cancer were usually fat before? It's like, geez, this person got cancer, but they weren't even fat. Well, they were fat before, so their body's already all fucked up. They just end up losing a bunch of weight because they got so sick. You ever watch people, always not snake dieters, because snake dieters are fucking tough, but you watch people that lost a bunch of weight and no one knew why? It's because they stopped fucking eating and started eating a massive caloric deficit, lost all their muscle mass because they were sick, and they don't tell anybody. They were fucking sick with something nasty and they didn't tell anybody because they're all fucked up. Their doctor told them, you better fucking start eating 6 meals a day, fucking lots of veggies, or you're gonna fucking die. And that's what happens. Ella Rose said, I'm going 30 days but want to do a dry fast for a few days. That's fine. Yeah, dry fast. Yeah, some people talk about the bowel movements on keto. Here's the thing. Try cutting on keto, okay? Try actually cutting fucking weight fast on keto. The bowel movement, you don't even know what a good bowel movement is until you fucking eat a bunch of fucking apples, okay? Your bowel movement's like, you're never going to have, now it depends, you can like knock back more cucumbers and shit and get that volume in, but that's the whole problem with mainstream keto. Mainstream keto, eating fucking ketogenically throughout the day, I always had people that had fucking bowel issues, and people like try to lie about it. It's like they're so into their stupid keto cult that they can't even admit it. Yet you go on a ketogenic diet fucking group, and there's always people bringing this up that they're constipated. There's always people bringing it up. Either way, if you want, you can get away with a lot more carbs when you fast and still be in ketosis. Remember, like I said, cause and effect. We care about the fucking strips, not about the fucking carbs. So if you can fast and get away with eating more carbs and still keep your strips dark, why wouldn't you do that? Because the more carbs you can get away with eating, you're going to have better bowel movements and you're going to feel better. Okay? A mainstream ketogenic diet's not natural. Anybody that preaches that's a fucking moron. Fuck, what do you think? What do you think? A caveman just walked by some blueberries? Yeah. Oh, those aren't gonna taste good. I'll just walk by them. Fuck, yeah, that happened. And they fucking obviously ate the most natural and the best out of anybody. Fuck. I will admit, though, a low-carb keto routine is good for fucking, if you have health issues, it is very good for skin issues and shit. But once you're healthy, get the fucking, you can easily eat fruit. But we're not even talking about eating. Your fat asses don't need to eat anything. This guy brought up a question. What if your hair is falling out? I made a video about that. Anytime you fucking shock your system, a mainstream ketogenic diet could fucking cause your hair to fall out. A fucking caloric deficit can make your hair fall out. Fucking fasting could make your hair fall out. It'll fucking grow back. Okay, just get ripped and sexy and be bald for all I care. Fucking, I'd rather see a fucking sexy ass bald woman than a fucking woman with luscious hair that was fucking 400 pounds. Okay, James Gill asked a question. I'm 300 pounds and 6'3". Where should I start? I'm very confused. Fucking start with the starting protocol. Get the fucking snake juice, get the 2 salts, get a good quality water source, start fucking fasting, get the ketone strips, fast as long as you can, and then when you feel like you absolutely have to refeed light, and then fucking start fasting again. You're 300 pounds, 6'3". You should probably be around 220. You know, maybe even 210. I don't know how much muscle mass or how big you are, but fucking 220. Cut the 80 pounds as fast as you can, fast as long as you fucking can. 80 pounds, you should be able to cut that in 6 weeks. You should be able to actually cut 80 pounds in 6 weeks. I could cut 80 pounds in 6 weeks if I weighed 300 pounds. 2 months, that's 40 pounds a month. That's very doable if you're fucking fasting aggressively. Like I said, Eugene's down 30-some pounds since in 17 days straight. Yeah, like this person just said here. Go subscribe to my fucking YouTube channel. Spend at least 2 hours watching my fucking videos. I say everything over and over 1,000 times. Yeah, I fucking don't charge anybody any money. Somebody brought this up. Elizabeth said, how much are you paying for the program? Like, I'm not charging anything. Okay, I just fucking motivate you people. At this point, all I do is I motivate. The protocol is a fucking joke. It's easy. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, if somebody down the road, if somebody's really lean and they want me to give them one-on-one coaching where it's like getting fucking strict as fuck and they're trying to get shredded eating 1 meal a day, like we're counting macros and shit at that point, then it gets a little more complex. But as far as fucking all the fat asses just need to lose weight, it's like just go fast as long as you can and drink salt water. Let's see here. Fuck. Here's Jess Britt asked the question, can you fast and recover from injury at the same time? Of course you can. The fasting will help you heal quicker. Especially any sort of inflammation, like the fasting is going to get rid of any inflammation. Like if I was fucked up, like somebody actually got a hold of me tonight or something and said they broke their leg. Fuck, that's perfect time to dry fast. If you broke your fucking leg, dry fast. Just fucking dry fast. It's perfect time to dry fast because you can't do anything. You might as well do some dry fasting, lose a whole bunch of body fat, and fucking try to heal. So you got to understand, people. When you fast, you're healing. When you're eating, you're not. See, like a lion. When a lion kills the fucking zebra and then they eat the food, they're not healing at that point. They're not healing when they're in the fed state. They're healing when they're fasting. When you eat, you're not healing. When you get in a fasted state, you heal. Do you not get that? Therefore, when you eat all fucking day long, guess what? You're never healing. And that's why when you start fasting, you get aches and pains in areas because you fucking are starting to heal old injuries that never finished healing in the first fucking place. Do you get it? When you eat, you're not healing. You're healing when you're fasting. Therefore, you fucking don't need to eat when you're trying to fucking heal. And all you fat people are trying to heal because you're not just fat. All your organs and shit are fucked up. Especially your liver and kidneys. Like I said, this Mike says, do you go to a failure? He's talking about workouts. Like I said again, if you're fucking on an aggressive fasting routine where you're not eating for days on end, no. You don't need to fucking tear your muscles up that bad. You just want to maintain your strength. You don't want to you're not trying to build a mass amount. You're not trying to build fucking crazy amounts of muscle when you're trying to cut 100 pounds of body fat. Okay? You're maintaining, you're feeling good, you're getting in the fucking gym, you're keeping the fucking rep ranges low, the intensity's probably like, 70% of your max, you're trying to go often, and that's it. You don't need to fucking start busting those muscles to beat fuck until you get lean, and then you start cranking up the food again, and then you can start beating up your muscles. What is that yellow slimy shit in the toilet? My dog has similar on his shit. Looks like intestine shredding, liver detoxing. So here's the thing. There's so many fucking crazy symptoms from detoxing. I don't even know them all. You got to understand that you went from person A, and now the only thing you've changed is you're fasting and drinking fucking salt water, and anything that is happening to you is fucking some sort of a symptom from detoxing. Okay? Everything. So, like, all of it's normal. These detox effects, headaches, like, so what? You got a fucking headache. Like, who cares? Like, fuck. I've dealt with fucking headaches that fucking I want to put a gun to my head before. Who fucking cares? Deal with it, for fuck's sakes. These are minor. It's minor. The only time I ever got worried is when I was doing a fucking crazy long dry fast and I could hardly even fucking walk up the stairs. That's when you gotta fucking watch it. And I still felt good, but I just knew I couldn't move around too fast or I'd fucking faint. Okay? Because I was trying to heal something. But all these little fucking detox symptoms, fuck. So you puked once. Whoop, who cares? You puked. Now, if you got constant diarrhea, that's an issue. Get a hold of somebody and fucking figure it out. Because you'll lose electrolytes like crazy if you're constantly fucking just shitting. But if you just got the fucking crabapple splatters for like fucking one shit, who cares? So is a wet shit. Like, who fucking cares? If you're shitting for 24 hours straight, yeah, that's a problem. Okay? If you puke once, like, who fucking gives a shit? You got a stomach ache. Like, now, if it's like a sharp-ass fucking pain to the point where you're like, really fucked up, then fucking start talking about it and figure out what it is. But if it's just a little gut ache or you're bloated, you're bloated. Like, fuck. These are symptoms you get fucking when you're hungover from fucking stuffing your face full of liquor on the weekend, for fuck's sakes. Okay? Like, everyone now, because you're fasting, it's a big deal that you have this fucking little chicken shit symptom. But when you're off boozing and eating all your fucking food and you eat so much that you fucking puke and you're drinking fucking tequila, then nobody cares. Jeez, that's fucking fine. That's fucking socially acceptable. That's not an issue. But as soon as you fast, the littlest fucking thing is a big deal. No, don't worry about it. These little symptoms don't mean shit. Headaches and shit. Fuck me. Like, oh, I got a headache. So what? Like, fucking deal with it. It'll fucking go away in 72 hours once you fast all the goddamn meds out of your system. Let's see here. Fuck, I'm way behind on these questions now. Can I donate blood this weekend? No, fuck. Don't fucking donate blood when you're fasting this hard. Jesus Christ. When you're fasting hardcore, don't do anything stupid. Don't donate blood. Don't fucking go to the dentist to get needles in your gums. Don't get a fucking tattoo. Fucking don't do anything, okay? Don't do anything that's not natural, okay? Fucking the only thing you need to be doing is drinking your salt water and fucking that's it. Okay, don't do stupid shit. Some of the questions I get, man. Okay, don't do stupid shit. This guy's 8 days wet fasting down 26 pounds. Lisa Braun, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, I'm way behind on these questions. I'm like fucking. Just looking for another one here. I try to keep up, but I can't. Let's see here. I'm just looking for a good question. Oh, here's one. Can I lick the pink salt? Yeah, you can. Okay, like I said again, as long as you're getting the salts in and the water in on the 24-hour fucking period. I don't care if you have some fresh water and some salt water. It doesn't matter. Just don't over-concentrate the salt water because you'll end up on the fucking toilet. Okay? I don't care how you get it in. Just get in the fucking salts and the water on the day. Yeah, you can go buy one of those salt blocks that cows lick and start licking on it, you know? What the fuck? This Derek Bennett, he said 86 grams carbs and I get booted. I'm guessing he's talking that he got booted off a fucking keto site for saying he was eating 86 grams of carbs. I did an experiment with bacon and cucumbers. I was eating, now here's where a carb is not a carb, because I know because it was cucumbers. I obviously wasn't taking them all in. But I was up to 120 grams of fucking carbs with the bacon and the cucumbers every night. And every single morning I'd still piss fucking ketones. And not just that, because sometimes you'll still have ketones in your old urine that's been in your bladder. But I would piss ketones like all day. Like all day. So if I was kicked out of ketosis, it would have been like honestly for like a few hours. I would have been kicked out. The kick out would have happened somewhere in my sleep. So I would have kicked myself out eating the meal, and then somewhere between the 7 hours or 8 hours worth of sleep, I would have went through the shift where my liver glycogen basically emptied to the point where it was empty, where I got it back into fat burning mode. So I was literally still pissing ketones when I was awake, but perhaps, you see what I'm saying there? Perhaps I would have kicked myself out of ketosis for a few hours. Like, you can kick yourself out for just a few hours, you understand that, right? It's not like it has to be like fucking you're kicked out for 24 hours. If you you could kick yourself just out enough that soon, and also, if I go do a super hard volume training day, I'll fucking like be back in ketosis after like the amount of fruit I'm eating, I've actually urinated ketones on my way in before I ate my meal the next night after eating like a crazy amount of fucking sugar. After dry fasting is that aggressive though. That's with dry fasting and a really hard fucking training day. I would actually be back in I wouldn't piss ketones in the morning, and I'd be back in ketosis by the night after I ate like fucking a bazillion grams of fucking sugar with respect to fruit. Is black rice okay to eat when I refeed? Well, fuck, no. Like, if you're refeeding once a week, yeah. If you're refeeding once every 48 hours, no. Like, sooner the tighter the eating frequency gets, you gotta be more strict on those fucking macros. Now, if you're a fat ass, you don't fucking need to be eating for days on end, right? Like, when your refeed should be nothing. You don't even need to, like I said again, you only need to refeed if you're fucking gonna drop dead. Like, fast as long as you fucking can. Why would you refeed? If you feel good, why the fuck would you refeed? You're burning fat. You don't need that fucking, that refeed. You don't need that fucking 2,000, 3,000 calories. You don't need it. You're burning the fat already. As long as you feel good, why in the fuck would you refeed? It doesn't make any sense. Is there a pumpkin spice version of the snake juice? No. Fuck. It's fucking salt water and fucking cayenne pepper at most. Yeah, let's sniff some pumpkin while drinking snake juice. Let's see here. Another question about the exercise, he asks. Mike asks, when you do 5x5s, do you go till failure? No. Like my 5x5, like today, I'm actually going to make a video about it. It was my squat day. I did a 5x5 squat. I did a 5x5 military press, okay? Not even close to fucking failure. You never fail with 5x5s. That's why it's a 5x5 routine. The idea when you're training these strength routines is it's like you're like raising this calf. okay? And the calf weighs like fucking, say, 40 pounds when it's born or something, or whatever. And you're carrying this calf, and the calf grows slowly, and next thing you know, you're carrying a cow. So you fucking got stronger. So that's why a 5x5 routine, you start fucking light. You start like with something that's a joke. And you hit your 5 sets of 5 on like 3 minutes rest. And then the next day you bump it up. Next time you hit that lift, you bump it up 5 pounds. And you keep bumping it up 5 fucking pounds. Until you get to the point where you can't, where you actually fail on one of the 5x5s. That failure, then you fucking reevaluate everything at that point and start another routine. The lemon juice doesn't ruin ketosis because there's no fucking sugar, okay? It doesn't kick you, it won't kick you out of fat burning mode. It's still on a molecular level, it technically will breaks your dry fast, okay? Like it's not going to be, as soon as you put anything in your body, dry fasting is pure. Dry fasting is the best way to fucking scrub your body with the autophagy effect. Okay, as soon as you put some water in your body, it takes energy also to put that through your body. That's why if you got fucking cancer, you know what they do at a lot of places? I've heard this. They actually unhook you from everything and they just fucking dry fast your ass till basically you're dead. Because like it's funny, the thing that they should have did with you fucking like basically 4 or 5 months before you're actually dying of cancer is the thing that they do for the last 3 days just to make you live enough just to make you live long enough so everyone can say their fucking goodbyes and then you die. They dry fast you at the end to keep you alive. Like, how much fucking sense does that make? Fuck, they don't talk about that shit, though. Or they leave you just on a simple IV till you die. They don't fucking give you anything. Here's a question, Rhonda Jacobs. What about vitamins? You don't fucking need any vitamins. You got everything you need in your body fat when you're fat, and then once you get fucking lean, then you're eating enough food that you're gonna get your vitamins from your fucking food. You don't need any of this shit. Fuck, I always get that. What about vitamins? And the thing is, are you asking me or telling me? Because a lot of people are like, what about something? It's like, they think in their head they need to take it. It's like, they word the question like, can I still take vitamins? It's like, why would you bother? You don't need them. You don't need anything. Do they fucking, like, you don't need anything. You just need to drink fucking snake juice. The reason we got the lemon juice and the other stuff is, like I said, the lemon juice is awesome for your kidneys when you're detoxing. So is the fucking baking soda. And good for other stuff. And the apple cider vinegar is awesome for the kidneys and your liver. That's the main reasons. That's all the stuff. I've had good results of those things, and that's the only reason I keep it dumbed right down. There, Avanthia said it. No vitamins, no caffeine, no sweeteners, no fucking meds, no oils, no nothing. Just fucking old school willpower. Pharmaceutical companies need to thank Cole. Yeah, right. They probably want to fucking assassinate me. Oh, here's one. This girl Lisa asked, Diastics show the ketones too? No, they gotta be keto / Diastics. Okay, there's a strip you can get that measures blood sugar or urine level, basically glucose urine levels, and measures ketone urine levels, okay? Those fucking strips you can use because they show ketones. You can use those. Let's see here. Is San Pellegrino mineral water okay? Yes. Not okay though. You still need the fucking salts. So say if you had a liter or 750 mils or a liter of that San Pellegrino, you still need a fucking liter of fucking water with the salts in it, unless you want to put the salts in your Pellegrino mineral water, and that's going to taste really good. You fucking still need the fucking salts. All the Pellegrino mineral water is just fucking water. Okay, you still need the fucking salts. Here's a good question. Is the blood sugar reading of 47 too low? Yeah, that's getting pretty fucking low. You better put something in your body. But don't just go haywire. If you're noticing you're having some, because your livers are fucked up, so they're not regulating blood sugar where the shit and other reasons. Okay? So, if you notice your blood sugar get below 60 and you feel like shit, fucking eat. But just eat just enough. Okay? Don't just pig out. And don't just eat a bunch of fucking sugar. Eat just enough to bring it back up where you feel decent, and then start fasting again. And slowly we'll work the problem out. Okay, some people just aren't going to be able to fast longer than 48 hours. I'm helping a girl right now. She actually gets low blood sugar because she's not healthy. So the longest she can go is about 48, and then it starts dropping low. Fine. Go fucking 48 and then eat a small fucking meal. So you're still at a major caloric deficit and start fasting again. How hard is that? Okay, just do 48 with a tiny meal. And just fucking check your blood sugar. Just eat just enough. You're not going to have to eat a bunch of sugar. Just eat just enough food. Still keep the carbs low that you don't kick yourself out of fat burning mode. So like fasted, when I'm like the lowest I've seen mine is 3.6, which would be right around 65 maybe, something like that. 65, maybe 66 milligrams per deciliter. So like you're getting 47's low. You don't want to fucking get much lower than 60. But like I said, it'll get better. You just fucking eat a little bit, bring the blood sugar back up, and fucking fast again. Slowly but surely, your body will start regulating your blood sugar properly, and you'll be fucking fine. You're not hypoglycemic, okay? You're temporarily hypoglycemic. It's not like a fucking disease where you're just like, I'm hypoglycemic for the rest of my life. No. You're not hypo-fucking-glycemic for the rest of your life. Your fucking body's fucked. When are you going to understand that you fucked up your goddamn body? You fucked up your body, and we're trying to fix it. Can't just expect crazy results overnight, for fuck's sakes, when it comes to healing a fatty liver. Let's see here. Here's a fucking question that's a bit off topic, but not. My cat is very fat. What do I do? You fucking get your cat fasting. Stop fucking feeding it fucking corn. Because you got anybody with animals here? Okay, your animals can fucking fast. We had a cat that lived till 21 years old. And I'll tell you right now, the fucking food source we were feeding it was not good. But we fed that cat once a day. And it lived till 21 years old, outdoor cat. If that cat would have been eating like meat, like what they're supposed to fucking eat, or like what a dog should eat, just like straight up fucking meat, that fucking animal will live forever. If you go into a veterinary clinic now, there's like diabetes meds and shit, like just like for people. It's fucking it's fucking joke. Because all the fucking dog food and cat food, they're owned by the same companies as your fucking shitty food. So like, any canned goods and everything, you know what the fucking ingredients are? Soy and fucking corn. Okay? That's what they make your food out of. Soy and corn. And that's why you're fucked up. And you think a fucking dog is supposed to be eating soy and corn? No. They're supposed to be eating fucking meat. The one lady is posting on here how she had her dog fasting like crazy, and her dog, she thinks, got kicked in the head. And now it's amazing. The dog's running around like you wouldn't believe after it was pretty much so fucked up it couldn't even get around. Bjorn's like, my head's big enough, I don't want any more GH. Yeah, you'll have a forehead like Andre the Giant pretty soon. Trust me, fucking cats can go a fucking long time fasting. Like, what are you fucking trying to say? They can't fucking eat one meal a day? Fucking bullshit. No fucking animal fucking evolved to fucking eat multiple meals a day. Give me a fucking break. You're lucky I don't kick you out of the fucking group. Lions will fucking fast for 4 fucking days. They're not a house cat, but they'll fucking fast for 4 fucking days. Every animal fasts, for fuck's sakes. Don't give me that. I can make that argument even better with people, for crying out loud. How do you think I learn shit? I learned more from fucking watching the Discovery Channel about fucking the way we were actually supposed to eat than fucking from any fucking nutritionist or anybody out there I ever fucking listened to in my life. Fucking cats can't fast. Fuck. Oh, here's one. My mom, 65, 265 pounds, so she's way overweight. Just told me she is diabetic. I have been following keto fasting with you. I told her she needs to fast and cut her carbs. All she fucking has to do, as long as she has all her organs, is start fucking fasting on the snake juice. Like any type 2 diabetic, it's like a fucking common cold. That's how easy it is to reverse. You just start fucking fasting on snake juice. When are people going to understand that their fucking fat asses are the reason why they're sick? Like, when you're fat, you're sick. You're not just fat when you're fat. When you're fat, you are sick. You can't be healthy and fat at the same time. You can't do it. You can't be healthy and fat at the same fucking time. Jody Miller, she says, I love food, which is why I'm fat. Because you're a fucking food addict. Stop fucking eating. Bjorn's question, how many grams of protein do you find builds muscle? Heard a rumor that body can only take in 40 grams in a serving. Nah, fuck. So, obviously, when I'm eating a meal a day, so, you know one of my powerlifting buddies, I'm not going to say his name on here, but most people, if they're getting in, like, let's say fucking meat protein, so you got all 9 essential amino acids, I'm not talking your fucking vegan protein sources. If you are at 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight, not per pound, per kilogram of body weight, that's probably enough from the meat. So that'll put you at like, that would put me at about 80. Something like that. And then all the other, so usually I'm getting in about 100. I'm about 100 grams at most. Even you're bigger than me, probably like 120. Like that's all, even John, like he's a fucking world record bench presser. We had him maybe knock him back, from meat, maybe 120, 130 grams in the day from meat. You gotta remember all the fucking powders and shit are a fucking joke. I'm talking from meat, right? But on the high end, you could go maybe 1 gram per pound of lean body weight. Also, when I'm talking 1 gram per kilo of body weight or 1 gram per pound of body weight, I'm talking your ripped ass body weight. I'm not talking about the guy that weighs 300 pounds, or say he weighs, 150 kilos. I'm not saying that he needs 1 gram per fucking kilo if he's 150 kilos. I'm saying he needs 1 gram per kilo if he was fucking lean, like where he should be at, like, say, 190 pounds. Okay, your fucking weight doesn't mean shit. Your lean fucking weight is the number you use. So if you want to make a fucking guess to what it would be, that's when you'd figure out, okay, I'd be lean at this weight. So that's where you get the number from. You don't, like Paul right now is 450 pounds. I'm not going to make him fucking eat I'm not going to make him eat like 1 gram per kilogram of his current body weight. That makes no sense. That's how people are using these fucking calculators too. It's fucking stupid. Most people don't even know. Most people have no fucking clue what their optimal body weight even should be. Just get fucking ripped where you can see a 6-pack and start from there. Just strip yourself right down and then restart. Nicole asks, can you use big blue bottles of spring water for snake juice? Like, fuck, I don't know what kind of water it is. The water you want to be using optimally. Non-processed water that's any non-processed water is just going to be good. But you want it to be non-processed with a pH of greater than 7 and an alkalinity greater than 120. pH and alkalinity are not the same. pH is the big craze. So you'll have bottles of water that have like pH numbers on them that say they're like 8.8 or 9 pH. I don't fucking care. I don't care if they're a 9 fucking pH. I care about the fucking alkalinity. As long as the pH is over 7, that's good enough. The alkalinity, the dissolved solids is what you fucking care about. Okay, that's what's going to hydrate your ass. The fucking pH. Shit, they could make anything have a high pH. They could just make it a high pH. Just fucking throw some fucking goddamn baking soda in it. Oh, there, now you got a pH of fucking 10. Doesn't mean anything. And non-processed, because you don't, even though you could take your tap water, do a test, it might show a decent pH and a decent alkalinity, but it's processed. So there's like fucking corrosion inhibitors and shit in the water. It's fucking garbage. Anyway, it's 10 o'clock here. I'm going to wrap this up. So everybody that's still watching, subscribe to my fucking YouTube channel. Okay? Make sure you add a pile of your friends to the Snake Diet Motivation Group. I want to blow that fucking shit up to 100,000 people. Go to my Snake Diet Facebook business page where I'm actually posting transformations. You can go look at those. My Instagram, my name's Snake Diet Wizard. You can private message any of the coaches for help or me. If you want my fucking help, the way I do it is I'll give you one-on-one coaching for free. I don't charge, but you have to add a minimum of 500 of your fucking Facebook friends to my fucking group, or I'm not fucking answering your questions. This is how I screen out the people that don't really want the help. If you don't have 500 people to add, get one of your fucking friends to add their friends for you. I don't give a shit whose friends they are. I just want them on the goddamn group, okay? So everyone have a great night, and get that fat in ya.